So today I'm here to talk about Vespers, or evening prayer, which is part of the Liturgy of the Hours. We will be doing at St. Rita the Liturgy of the Hours, or evening prayer, on May 20th at 7 p.m. And the St. Rita Choir will be joined by the Choir of St. Thomas Aquinas in downtown Dallas, one of the really great traditional choirs of the Catholic Church in Dallas. And we're really happy that they're going to be joining us for this, our last evening prayer of the year. So a lot of people don't really know what the Liturgy of the Hours is, or even what Vespers is. So the Liturgy of the Hours is called the Divine Office, and it's meant to be prayed by people all the time, often together. So in 1963, in the Constitution of the Sacred Liturgy, at the Second Vatican Council, Church Fathers wrote this about the Liturgy of the Hours. Pastors of souls should see to it that the principal hours, especially Vespers, are celebrated in common in church on Sundays and on the more solemn feasts. So this is something that we're supposed to do together. It's not a Mass, there's no Eucharist, but it's a very important part of our prayer life as Catholics. So the basic structure of the Liturgy of the Hours is this. There's a wonderful procession that happens with the choir and the celebrant and the servers and the people who will help do the incense. After that, we have the opening sentences, O Lord, come to my assistance. There are three psalms that are assigned for each of the Liturgy of the Hours. You have to find your way in this book. It's kind of complicated, but after a while you get used to it. You find the psalms. We'll be chanting those psalms. They're meant to be done antiphonally when you have groups of people doing this together, usually from side to side. So we'll sing those in sort of a plain chant kind of a way. There's a little responsory prayer, and you have an option there. So we'll be singing a great piece, God Has Gone Up by Gerald Finzi. So this is one of these great texts that we never get to hear in our liturgies much. You know, the Bible verse that talks about this ascension happens in basically 3 little paragraphs. It says he went up in a cloud, and then these 2 white-dressed angels come down and say, Ye men of Galilee, why are you staring up to heaven? So that's all we get. These poems that we don't get to have in our Catholic liturgy much, at least for the past 40 years, we've started incorporating them back in. Look at some of these words, how fantastic these are. You know, the Lord with sounding trumpets melodies, not just trumpets, but sounding trumpets melodies. And this page 5. Sing praises unto our King seraphic-wise. Seraphic-wise. You know, what's a seraph? Seraph. The 6th-winged angel. We sing it seraphically. We sing this like seraphs. And then, listen, lift up your heads, you lasting doors. That's kind of an allusion to Psalm 24. We sung those texts before. But look at the next part, the real poetry part. Methinks I see heaven's sparkling courtiers fly. And then we hear, what kind of sound would this make? I don't know. Here's an idea. Heart-cramping notes. Melodies that are so unbelievably beautiful that they make your heart hurt. You know, think about coronations. You know, we see coronations of the videos and things of the Queen or King of England getting in Westminster Abbey. That has nothing on this. Jesus is ascending his throne at the right hand of the Father. He is seated at the right hand of the Father and will come again in glory to judge the living and the dead. How will he come again in glory, by the way? At the last trumpet. This is the first. Okay? It's an amazing text. Can you picture this whole thing? This is what we need to give everybody when we sing these things. It's fantastic. So, let's go back to the beginning. We'll start one measure before you commit. After that, we have, there will be a reading, a short reading that's assigned, and then we have the Magnificat. The Magnificat is always said or sung during Vespers. Mary's canticle, my soul doth magnify the Lord, my spirit rejoices in God my Savior. And this is where the incense happens. So the thurifer comes forward to the celebrant, they put incense in the thurible, he incenses the altar, incenses the cross, he incenses the people. It's a great moment. After the Magnificat, we have closing prayers. We say the Our Father, and then we sing the Marian antiphon assigned for the day. So since it's the Easter season, we'll do the Regina Caeli. That will be the end of the procession, the outgoing procession or the recessional. So we're very excited to have with us for this the choir St. Thomas Aquinas in Dallas. Their director, Michael Conradi. Their choir will be joining us here at St. Rita. So we'll have a pretty big choir, lots of great singers. We have a great organ here. And we hope that this kind of collaboration will continue between our two parishes for some time. That we'll go down there and do the same kind of thing, or maybe we'll do a Compline down there. But we're very excited to have them with us. So this is going to be a great event. It's something that all the people should take part in. And it's very, very moving, and it's very prayerful. And I think if more people get involved with it, they'll see that it's very meaningful. So we hope everyone will join us on May 20th at 7 p.m. at St. Rita for evening prayer or Vespers.